Well, hello there, everybody. This is a very, very special issue of No BS Live TV because actually we are live on this issue. And we're here during a break at the Social Media Money Magnet event. And we thought you'd all like to get a little glimpse at what we've done here over the last couple of days. And I know you've been seeing some emails from our roving reporter about this. But at the same time, we thought you'd get a chance to learn a little bit more and meet some of the terrific speakers that we have here. So I want to welcome you all to No BS Live because this is the place for prosperity without the bull. So, you probably have seen some clips that we've sent you out from some of our unbelievable speakers, people like Jason Van Orden, Coach Deb, who's a brilliant with Twitter, the Joey and James Bridges brothers, who just held the crowd here spellbound, talking Facebook and giving everybody actionable items. But what I really love about what's happened here is that people have actually opened up new businesses while they're here, while they're on social media. So you've been missing out on a lot of good stuff. And before we leave, I'm actually going to tell everybody how they can actually not miss out on everything that by not being here. But you'll hear about that in just a second. But now it's time for the S&D Library. Well, in this part of the S&D Library, you're actually going to get to see a small little 4-minute clip from my good buddy, Mike Koenigs, who was speaking here today or this afternoon talking about how you can make video viral. He gave away 10 tips, but here's 4 of them just for you.
So the first and most important thing that you've got to do is you have to name your videos things that people are searching for. And going back to Gary Halbert, what does he say to us? Show me a hungry crowd. That's right. So what you want to do is name your videos something that a hungry crowd might be looking for. So one of the things that we did is we did Home Depot marketing and Disneyland marketing. I did a little research. People were searching for that. They're looking for secrets. Well, in one of our interview questions, I asked Dan about, this came from his latest book, some of the techniques and strategies that Disneyland and Home Depot were using. So that's what he talked about. And then the other keyword phrase that was popular is Dan Kennedy. He has a platform. He's known. So that video generated X number of views, okay? It's just a strategy. Name your stuff people are searching for, you're going to get views. People will happen upon it and find it. Number 2, now if you can see this up here, you'll see that the very first thing in the description box is http://www.dankennedybook.com. Why do we do that? Because when your video appears in YouTube, that becomes a hyperlink. People can click on it, and it will send them to your website off of YouTube. It's the only way without paying for it that you can do it, right? So this is how you get a backlink. Even though some people say it doesn't generate backlinks, it's nonsense. It still does. And it also will generate traffic for you in the form of clicks. So this is in my opinion, the most important thing you can do and the most violated thing that people do. And I'm going to repeat one very important thing from before. It's important to understand this because just knowing this, whether you do it or not, most people, even the YouTube experts, don't do this. They don't use it, which means you'll get about 1/3 of the traffic that you could be getting from your videos. Very foolish mistake. Tip number 3, the description should be at least 150 words with target keywords showing up in the first sentence. The example I have here, we have a website called La Jolla Marketing Consultant. When you type for La Jolla Marketing or La Jolla Video Marketing, we dominate that keyword phrase using some of the strategies, these same strategies. So the first thing after the URL is La Jolla Marketing Consultant will help you get your business to top of Google and auto capture and follow up with hungry leads that are ready to buy. Click the link for a free video and brochure. So we embedded a little overview of what you're going to get, what to do, and where to go. Okay? Very simple. This is in every one of my videos I do this. Now, the non-marketers will go, that's just marketing, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? They're the hungry ones. Never take advice from hungry, poor people. Not marketing advice, anyway. That's why my graphic designers don't get votes, just in case you're wondering. I'm going to repeat that. Never take advice from marketing advice from graphic designers. Most of them are poor. Okay? Next, tip number 4. You look at a few videos that are already ranking well for your keyword. Okay? So the first thing you do before you put your video up is, wouldn't it make sense to model the ones that are already successful? So I basically go and I borrow their keywords. I borrow their titles. This is how I used to make a lot of money on eBay. What I would do is I'd go find items that have already sold that got the most money, that were just like mine. I'd find the top 3 items, see what they named it, how they sold or how they merchandised their product, and I would Frankenstein or hybridize the top 3. And I always made more money than the top one. Okay? Do the exact same thing here. Here's how you own and dominate. Model the finest. You don't have to think. You just follow the system.
Okay, I hope you really like that. There's 4 of the 10 dynamite secrets that Mike Keating shared with everybody here at the Social Media Money Magnet event. And in just a few moments, I'm going to give you an opportunity to find out all the secrets that Mike shared with you, as well as all the great secrets that all of our speakers actually share with everybody, by being able to get onto the priority notice list in order to be able to receive recordings of this event that very, very few people are going to be able to actually get. Plus the fact I've totally hooked you up, because you can actually get a very, very, very super duper scooper special price on this, more than half off when we do finally turn this into a really great product. We're actually going to be selling for more than twice this amount, but you get it for less than that. All you have to do is sign up on the priority notice that's on this page, and you're going to do it right after this is all over. I want you to sign up right then and there. And in just a few moments, actually right about now, you're going to get a chance to actually hear from some of our featured speakers. Now it's time for our hot seats. I love when I put people on the hot seat, and I got 2.5 of our best speakers that we had here, because actually the 2 guys on the end, they don't count as a full 2.
Yeah,
so
I thought I was the half.
no, so yeah, you're the one and the other half. So hey, and I don't even know how we separated the 2 of you on the end. It's the first time I've ever seen it. I thought you guys were attached. But anyway, tell everybody like who you are and what you do. And then I got a really dynamic question for all of you.
I'm Jamie Bridges. My little niche of the world is Facebook, basic marketing, and really tied into the events is how to make sure people make money with their business when they're doing Facebook.
And I think making money is the theme. I'm Coach Deb, and I wrote the first published book on Twitter. It was Twitter Revolution, and I'm competing with this entertaining twin set you've got here.
I'm not sure. Actually, we found him through Perry Marshall, and I'll never forgive him. But
yeah, we hopefully don't get kicked out of the group. I'm Joey Bridges, and I work with my brother James. I am the older twin, though, but I want that known to everyone out there. I'm the older twin by 5 minutes, and I work with James.
And
I take credit for his work.
You look clearly 5 minutes older.
I paid the price for it. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So here's the question for the 3 of you. Okay. Actually, for the 2.5 of you. Here's the question. Okay. This is all about making money. Making money. Social Media Money event. Not about how to use the stuff, but make money with it. I want you all to give everybody, all of our listeners at home, one big, big, big secret that, like, if you have to reveal it, you would never want to reveal. So go ahead, give one that you would never want to reveal.
All right, so my out of the vault, that only when people review it one-on-one, a few key people who came up to me again, I will say highlighting on a fan page, highlighting absolutely imperative, making sure people know that they can click like in less than 10 seconds and get something for it. Because I've seen the biggest companies you can imagine in the world miss that one by a country mile. So I don't care what you have to do, what graphics you have to make, what video you have to point out, but make it blatantly obvious, less than 10 seconds, and don't accept any fan page that doesn't make that obvious. Throw it away and make that happen.
Coach Deb.
They apparently just give their secret. I don't know.
I drop jewels.
I have to be bought. I can't opt out of this question. Well, one one of the things that is a very unknown thing that it's very easy to do. It's very similar to the like button, but on Twitter there's this little star, and no one really uses it. But if you just star your own tweets that you like, or you're quoting them, you could do it for other people as well. It favorites it and then keeps it permanently. So if you want links back, especially with this new caffeine search that Google has just implemented, that's a great way to get more link backs, especially if you link to your site. And if you favorite your link on Twitter, it lasts forever. Because what a lot of people don't realize, that Twitter tweets will disappear over time. They're no longer archived, especially in the search. But if you favorite it, it stays in the search and it stays in your archive.
Great. Hey, now listen, you've got to outdo your brother, okay?
I can make that happen. I can do that. And I literally favorite everything of mine just because, now I do, because Coach Deb told me. And I think, being here and seeing the diverse group here is what I want everyone to look at is Facebook events. And I think before, and maybe some people have seen it before, but they didn't realize that whether you're a brick and mortar, you're a website, you're an info person, you can actually create an event on anything and increase sales, increase your relationship with the customers, and start making some money, but literally take it to the max. And I don't think people have looked at events that way. They think, hey, I'm having a party at my house. Yeah, sure, but let's make some money. And any business can really put the power of Facebook events really to work on their behalf.
Well, thanks. Deb, I want to thank you for separating the two of them. I mean, that meant a lot to me. This is a glimpse at some of the speakers we had here. As you can see, they're all fun people. They gave away great, great information, and you can get an opportunity to actually get all the gold that they shared, all of our speakers shared here at the 3-day Social Media Money Magnet event. All you've got to do right now is go ahead and get on to the priority notice. So just click on that link, and that's like the end of our show. It was a great show. Thanks a lot. And so let's just roll the clip to end the show. Thanks.